The unique thing about this commission is that it's formed by leaders of both Latin America and the US, and that most of the recommendations, if not all of them, were reached by consensus. There are no disagreements, there are no disclaimers. So that means that this is a commission that will basically have an impact because the members of the commission carry a lot of weight individually. They're very representative of the region as a whole. And also because they avoided grandiloquent ideas. They were really concerned about practical proposals. And those practical proposals are implementable. So I think this commission will have an effect precisely because of its composition, the tone of the recommendations, the pragmatism, and also because this is an urgent matter. And what they're suggesting is concrete steps that the new administration here in the U.S. and the U.S. Congress can easily adopt. Economic integration. The region has to integrate better. The obvious and natural goal is to be part of a global arrangement like the Doha round. And but if that's not possible, a hemispheric agreement is a fundamental step. The Commission talks about doing this in two ways. One is by creating a bloc with the countries that already have an FTA, a trade agreement with the U.S., but at the same time opening a new line of communication between the U.S. and Brazil so that some fundamental issues between the U.S. and Brazil are solved, like agricultural trade, like energy, reducing the tariff on ethanol. That's a very important issue for Brazil. So the Commission is looking forward to basically greater economic integration in the region. And that comes also with the need to integrate better with the U.S., the largest supply of energy for this country, which is Latin America. And that needs really a new look and a comprehensive set of policies. We need to find ways, not only here in the U.S., but in the region as a whole, to make sure that the benefits from trade are widespread and that all groups in society, especially those are in a weaker position, those that could be affected in a negative way, are compensated and they have the opportunity also to make progress. So the Commission is very specific in making recommendations about these groups that would potentially be affected. There are risks in today's world, and we're at times of turbulence, not only in the economic and financial flows, but also in certain parts of the world. There are tremendous problems, and the way we can confront this and these risks associated with the turbulence is by working together. And there is no more reliable partner for the U.S. than Latin America and the Caribbean. So that's I think the reason for why acting together is such a priority. But there is also a second reason. Latin America is a different region now compared to 10 years ago. Democracy is a lot stronger. And at the same time, the economies of Latin America are in a much better situation. Growth has been quite significant. Business development is all over the place. You see businesses from Latin America expanding to other parts of the world, corporations becoming, Latin American corporations becoming truly multinational. So Latin America is also an opportunity. And other parts of the world, like Europe and Asia, are looking towards Latin America. So the U.S. has also to look at Latin America with that interest. This has been a tremendous effort, and I think that the commissioners were careful enough in choosing specific areas where very concrete steps can be taken, and that the relationship is elevated to new heights, and the U.S. re-engages with Latin America in a way that will be mutually beneficial for the entire hemisphere.